What the heck is enlightenment?
What the heck is enlightenment? Enlightenment is just simply to discover your true self and true nature by moving your attention beyond the world of thoughts and mind. So it's to move your attention and awareness beyond the mind and back into this still, calm and centered presence. The meditative state is your real state. It's your true state of being, because it is the pure awareness that is listening and observing reality outside of yourself. Without pain or pleasure, there can't be any evolution and growth in the human life and experience.
Hello everyone, this is Yao. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Bali and I have a really special guest here with me today, and his name is Zac.
Hello everybody.
Zac.
Hello.
Welcome back. Oh,
Nice
welcome to my
all.
channel. No, welcome back to my channel.
It's my channel now.
It's
I'm
his
taking over.
channel now. He's world traveler, surfer, extreme sport enthusiast, detox specialist, holistic healing specialist, mind, body, spirit alchemist, evolutionary guide. He been support people around the world on the path of self-realization and enlightenment. So how is your spiritual awakening begin?
It's a great question, thank you. For me in this lifetime, I feel like I came into this experience very awake or aware. And from a very young age, I was paying attention very closely to my surroundings, and especially to the natural world. So as I began to grow older, I began to pay more attention and realize this relationship between the natural world and the world of business, finance, commerce, etc., and see the differences in those different concepts. So as time went by and I got older, I began to notice there was two different realities taking place, two very different realities taking place at the same time. The natural world and the natural phenomenon, which is more linked to the mystical world and the mystical phenomenon of magic and beauty and inspiration and creativity. And then I saw this very business-driven, logical and analytical world that seems to be missing the divinity of nature and the beauty of nature. So from a very young age, I know that I was starting to move through this spiritual awakening or remembering of this this relationship between ourselves and the natural world around us and the universal energies. I was a very cheeky boy. I was a naughty boy in school, and I didn't do very well in school because I was always wanting to just play. And now looking back on that, I'm really proud and grateful that I didn't get sucked into the system and lose myself in that left brain, very analytical and logical mind, and that my creative and imaginary mind stayed very open. And that led me on a path very different to everybody else who was chasing a dream to become somebody in the world. My path was leading me on a journey of self-discovery through my relationship with different extreme sports, extreme sporting activities, and my connection to the natural world. So from a very young age, there was a slow and steady moving towards this spiritual awakening and realization that was taking place. And it just has continued to evolve and expand each year,
So you've been surfing for how many years?
I started surfing since I was a little boy, from the age of about 3 years old. So surfing for me feels like home, feels where I'm the most myself and in my natural environment. So it's like walking or riding a bike. And my relationship with surfing really started to evolve, and at around the age of 12, 13, when I entered into my teenage years. And I had a bit more flexibility, with going with friends and jumping into the car of an older friend to go surfing. And then when I got my driver's license at 17, then the surfing journey became endless, and I was able to travel and move around in my own way, and start to really explore the deeper connection with surfing.
How is surfing helping you with a spiritual awakening?
That's a good question. Yeah, it's a really intimate experience, surfing. It's a very profound experience with the energy of nature and this water element that takes up so much of this planet and this planetary nature. So there's so much inspiration in the ocean, from the feelings that you get when you're sitting in the ocean or laying in the ocean on your surfboard, when you're watching the colors in the ocean during a sunrise or during a sunset, the feeling of riding a wave and being in that just absolute pure state of present moment awareness, and it's like a dance, it's like a beautiful dance with the divine, and it's very fulfilling. It's very nourishing to feel this connection with something that is so much bigger and more powerful than just this human body and self.
So except surfing, what's else a sport that you love to do?
I love it all. So when I was young, I was spending a lot of time climbing trees, jumping out of trees into rivers, rock climbing, riding mountain bikes and doing jumps on the mountain bikes, taking motorbikes down onto the beach and riding motorbikes, skateboarding, snowboarding, skydiving, many things. There's so many different sports that I enjoy doing because they all allow you to feel a little bit of a different experience with the natural world around you, depending on if it's in the ocean or on the land or in the sky. And everything brings a new insight and a new feeling of connection with the elements, the elemental world, which is my favorite part about it.
So how the extreme sport help you to discover yourself?
Yeah, it's facing fear and overcoming your fears is really, really important. There's a beautiful metaphor where, inside the bubble is the comfort zone. And it's outside of this comfort zone where the magic happens, and where we can discover more of ourselves when we are put into new situations and circumstances that allow us to have new experiences with the world around us. So I was really drawn and almost addicted to fear and putting myself in really dangerous situations to feel more of myself and my capacity and potential to engage and relate with the world and the energetic world.
And you almost died many times.
It is a miracle that I'm still here today.
With you guys.
Thank you so much for this experience today, because there has been many moments in my life. I can't, remember how many I've lost count, how many times I have kissed death. And all of these moments have played a really important role in my journey of evolution and expansion of consciousness, because that's just how it works. Each time you lose a part of yourself, the ego self, this individual limited self, you gain a part of your true self and your true nature, which is this cosmic, universal, divine, connected being with the higher powers of this universe. So through lots of experiences, there was a dissolving of my ego nature and a discovering of my true nature, which would bring me more into the heart.
Because you have so many injury, you've been to hospital so many times, you lost count, and when you face death, face so much pain, that forces you to face yourself, right? Because the ego is dead.
Right. Yeah, the pain is a really powerful catalyst, and I feel like without pain or pleasure, there can't be any evolution and growth in the human life and experience. So in this experience of opposites and duality, pleasure, pain, we need to be experiencing all of these experiences to help us discover more of our true nature, which is the nature that is in the middle of pleasure and pain. It's in the center, and that it doesn't move or change. It's always present. So the pain and all of these injuries were, in the time and in the moment, really challenging, extremely hard and difficult to overcome. But looking back and reflecting on them now from today, I can see how all of these moments in my life played such a profound role in my expansion of awareness.
So the next question is, what's the most sustainable way to help people to reach enlightenment? And what the heck is enlightenment?
What the heck is enlightenment?
Yeah, because everybody was chasing or want to achieve that.
That's right. Yeah, it's a really, really, really good question. And there's so much to share on this question, but I'll do my best to keep it simple. So enlightenment is simply to just move beyond the mind. So it's to raise your awareness beyond the mental, all of the thinking, the thoughts, the chattering, the distractions, and realize that you aren't the one who is thinking or the thoughts that are occurring. You are the one who is listening and observing these thoughts. So it's very simple. Enlightenment is just simply to discover your true self and true nature by moving your attention beyond the world of thoughts and mind. The most sustainable way to reach that, I feel, is to embrace a path of purification and to purify this physical body, because this physical body is like an antenna. So it is constantly tuning and receiving the energies of the universe. And because everything is energy and everything is moving and vibrating in waveforms, the heavier and the denser the energies are, the more focused you will be into this material, physical world. And the more you purify these heavy, dense energies from your body, the more you start to connect and feel the subtle energies of the lighter, higher and more purified energy world.
You mean from diet and from
Yes.
like a
From,
energy?
from what you put in your body, from what you drink, eat, what you listen to, how you speak, who you speak to, what you watch, what music you listen to, all of these things, it's everything.
So you need to be really mindful to select what's
Yes.
coming into your body, your mind.
Exactly. This is the key. The more aware you can be of selecting the right energies to bring into your life and reality through food and drink and relationship and conversation and music and all of these things, the more you will start to alter and evolve or change your own vibrational state of being. And it's a process, it's a process that happens over time with starting to listen deeper into your heart and soul and see what it needs to feel the most calm and supported and nourished.
But in society, in daily life, we've been washed by the crowd. We're just like sheep, follow the
That's
crowd.
right.
And all the information come to our life, we don't have a choice sometimes to select them. They just come from everywhere. The family, the parents, the news, everything's coming in. And we basically like a puppy, and we don't know how to listen to our heart. There's too much distraction. So how to be more aligned to our body and soul and mind and more pure, not distracted by the outside world?
Yeah, it's a big question, and the simplest way to answer that is through us entering into a state of meditation. So it's realizing that because the outside world is so crazy and there are so many distractions, there's always going to be something to focus on and give your attention to outside of yourself. The key, the secret here is to learn how to feel your nature, to feel your essence that doesn't change with the changing nature of the outside world, which is meditation. So it's to move your attention and awareness beyond the mind and back into this still, calm and centered presence and state of aliveness and breath and feeling that is with you all the time. And for a lot of people, it starts off by sitting down and doing a closed eyes meditative practice, but that's not always so necessary. We can be meditating while we're brushing our teeth, right? And looking in the mirror at ourselves and feeling, feelings of gratitude for our life in this moment. It can be washing the dishes, it can be making your bed, it can be riding your bike, it can be writing in your journal. All that matters is that you are paying complete attention to whatever it is that you are doing, to be mindful and in that state of meditation. The meditative state is your real state, it's your true state of being, because it is the pure awareness that is listening and observing reality outside of yourself. But that awareness and that attention always comes from within you. So,
what's the other way that you can be able to connect to divine energy?
Find your passion. Find something that is inspiring for you, or find something that is beautiful and where you feel inspired by, and that ignites a sense of curiosity. So for me, for an example, when I look at the ocean and I see waves, this really, really inspires me, and it's so beautiful. So I follow that feeling. And this is what we have to do. We have to learn how to follow these feelings of joy and excitement and pleasure that are coming from a healthy place. Things that are going to be good for us and not destroying us, destroying our body, destroying our mind, you know. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be painting, drawing, it can be playing some music, it can be reading, it can be writing poetry, it can be any of these things. It can be simply sitting and watching ants walk along the grass and, you know, watching the wind blow in the trees. It can be just focusing your attention on something that you find beautiful and inspiring. And through connecting with this energy, this beautiful energy, and feeling that beauty and inspiration in your heart, you will start to then connect with the higher divine energies that are supporting you and surrounding you in every moment.
That's beautiful. Wow. So what's the biggest challenge in your life?
The biggest challenge in my life? There has been so many, and sometimes it feels like it's never ending, you know, and I think that can be normal for all of us, that we feel like we're on this never-ending journey of challenges and hardships, and it's really important to get to a point where you shift your state of mind and your awareness from this victim mentality into creator mentality. So instead of why is everything, you know, happening to me, it's using this opportunity to grow from and to learn from. Because things are going to happen to us regardless, that are good and bad in life, but it's always about how we respond in these moments and look deeper into these situations to see how we can use them as a catalyst and an opportunity for maturity and growth and wisdom. So the biggest one for me, or one of the very biggest ones for me in my life, was around the age of 23 years old, where I had basically broken my back, my lower back, and I was in extreme pain. And I remember one day I got up to go and surf and to go and live my life, and my body just collapsed. It just fell down onto the floor and it sort of shut down. It's like it had reached a point where it couldn't continue going because the pain was so extreme. And even though I wanted to go with my mind and chase that feeling of joy and excitement and adrenaline and connection, my physical body had to rest and shut down. And I ended up laying down on the floor for about 1 year. There was a period of about 8 to 9 months where I was on the floor all day, every day.
Oh my God.
And I was laying down on my stomach with my face down. And the pain down the legs and in the lower back was so extreme that I had to be still. I had to lay still, because the more I would try and move, the more it would hurt. So the beautiful thing about this experience is it forced me into this state of stillness and going within. Because I couldn't get up and go and do the things that I wanted to do, all I could do was be with myself. And in the beginning, that's very challenging. It's very challenging to be still and sit or lay quietly and be with yourself, be with all of the mind and all of the thinking that's happening. But it was in this process where I started to really understand the difference between the true nature of pure loving awareness and the mind and the thinking nature of reality. So it was an incredible opportunity for me to go deeper into myself and find ways to heal and regenerate my body. And it was at that point in my life where I started studying and practicing yoga. And it started on the floor, lying down. So it started very slow and very gentle and subtle. But it was in that practice of yoga, which is embracing yourself in the state that you are in the present moment and accepting that fully and finding a way how to nourish yourself with the divine energy of breath and pure mind and intention and affirmation. That's where I started to come out of this darkness, this sort of real challenge and very hard, depressing, sort of challenging time. And from there it was a constant process of continuing to listen to what the body needed in order for it to continue to heal and regenerate, so I could get back to doing the things that I loved doing. And that was a long process, you know, that led to many years of research and study of the scientific world, you know, and the natural world. And it led me really into a deep dive and deep journey of self-discovery and study of the natural laws of nature and how these natural laws influence us on a day-to-day basis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long process of healing.
Very long.
How about now? Your body feeling okay?
Yeah, my back is feeling much better now, and there will still be times where I have pain, but now I know how to nourish and nurture myself in the right ways when the pain is arising. So now I have experience and practice on what movements to do, what foods to eat to protect myself and keep myself strong and healthy. And this is the challenge in life, you know, it's having the discipline in those moments where you're not feeling good, you're not feeling happy or energized or motivated to look at your actions and choices and what you're doing in your life, and to look at yourself in the mirror, you know, and really be accountable and responsible with your choices and making sure that they are right for you and they are moving you towards a more uplifting and energizing and vital life. So it's a constant journey, you know, but the journey is, you know, in every moment for us, and it's a beautiful thing once you realize that in every moment we have the choice as the creator of our life experience to choose what is best for us and to honor and protect our energy.
We've been always judging ourselves since we grow up every day, especially women in China. So how to really accept who we are and feel worthy in our body, mind, and soul?
So you have to learn how to move beyond your physical material self and start to connect with your internal absolute self that is beyond the physical body. It's your spiritual nature.
So how to connect to that divine and pure essence of consciousness?
Close your eyes and feel yourself. It's just a practice of shifting your attention out away from the thinking mind and the physical world and coming back into this state of feeling yourself, your nature, and this awareness, this attention and watching awareness that's always there, listening.
What do you want to say to those men? They don't want to do the work. They think spirituality is stupid.
I would say enjoy your suffering. If you're constantly in these drama relationships, maybe it's time for you to be single for a while and to learn how to love yourself first and create a healthy connection and relationship with yourself first. And then from there, you will have the embodiment and the wisdom to start connecting with a woman or a man in your life from a more wholesome place.
Speaking about self-discovery, in the end of November, Zac and I will hold a yoga retreat in Bali. We will have a lot of activity and practice to help you guys and guide you through the inner journey to discover who you really are.
Yes, we will. And it's going to be absolutely lovely to see you there and have you there with us, because we love so much to support you through your journey of discovering yourself and how to bring more love and kindness into your own life so you can continue to attract and manifest your ultimate dream.
So in the end of November, we will have this retreat in the North Bali in a really, really beautiful resort by the ocean.
Yes.
You will have plenty beautiful space to do the inner reflection and inner work.
Yeah, the environment there is really, really supporting and nurturing of your self-discovery process. It's an incredible way to get out of the busyness and the distractions of life and to come into a really quiet place where you get to connect with the beauty of Mother Nature and the other participants in the retreat and us, to share the insights, and the feelings that you are moving through in your day-to-day life, and to find ways how to bring more calmness into your life experience.
So it's a 6-day, 7-night retreat, and it's gonna be really intimate with us, and we will be there every day with you to help you, support you through the journey. So you don't need to be doing all the inner work alone.
That's right. All you need to do is just come as you are and be yourself. And if you don't know how to do that, we are here to help you. And all you have to do is arrive. And once you are there, then everything will flow very effortlessly and beautifully, and you'll have the perfect space and opportunity to connect deeper with yourself.
期待能够在巴厘岛见到你。报名详情见我的公众号“感激生命冥想空间”。